Hello, 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 everybody. Give me guys just a couple of moments to come on in. Hi, Debbie. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. I'm not sure what is going on. Let's see. Yes, you can see and hear me. Okay, hold on one second. Come on. Let's see what this is saying. Yes, Sassy can see and hear you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for coming and joining me on today. Yes, today is not Tuesday. Today is Good Friday. I pray you all know the meaning of what Good Friday is. Yes, the sacrificial death of Jesus Christ. So we all want to be mindful of that, even if you are non-believers or don't profess the Christian faith as I do. But let's be respectful of those and mindful of the reason for Good Friday. Debbie said, "Girl, you getting fancy, honey. I am trying to get this thing done, okay?" So, guys, thank you so much. Hi, Courtney. I see you in the house. Thank you so much. I did get your message. I'm not sure what is going on with YouTube and Streamlabs. Things are not coming in the way that they're supposed to be coming in. And hold on, let me see if I can do one thing because I was interrupted when I was setting up the live. Let me see if I can do this one thing. I doubt it, but let's see. Let's see if we can make it work, okay? Give me 1 second. Let's see. Let us see. No, that's not what I want. You know, when you have things set up the way that you want it, and then just one thing will throw you off. Oh, come on. Okay. One thing threw me off. We had to go out and mess with the chicken coop, and I failed to turn on closed captions. And I'm sorry about that, Courtney. And I'm Andrea, if you're watching, just let me know in the chat. And if you need me to change, I don't even know if I can change microphones at this moment. I am so sorry. But we are all here for the finishing of Lincoln. I just want to, I don't have much time to work on him today. So I at least wanted to get one seam in him. And that is the seam that you see me working on. I am putting in the bottom seam. As you can see, I have all rows completed. And the rows are grouped in pairs, like row A and row B is done, row C and D is done, E and F is done, and G and H is done, and those are grouped in pairs. So what I'm doing now is taking those pairs, since it's 4 rows now, technically, I am joining the bottom 2 rows together, and then I'll join the top 2 rows together, and then go ahead and do the last seam at the end. So yes, that is where I am on this. Um, Debbie said, I love your studio. It's so bright. That's because I'm in my garage. I'm blessed to have my studio in my garage, and I am we do have fluorescent, or these could be LED lights up in here, but they're really high up in the ceiling. So I don't know. But thank you though. That makes me happy that I did choose the lights that we did get, and I did change angles. My table used to be on that wall. Actually, it used to be on that wall first, this wall second, and now we're in front of the garage door. So let's see if I can do this without getting stabbed with pins. Now, you would say, Stephanie, I thought you bought some things called pin mowers that would help you in the situations like this. Yeah, but I'm too lazy to get them out. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. I am too lazy to get it out. And I want to make sure that I'm right where I need to be. Okay, let's get this party started. And this is kind of heavy. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm about to see how I'm about to maneuver this. And I'm thinking I really don't want all of this in my lap right now, because I think it'll be easier for me to do it this way. Hello, Janine. Happy Good Friday, honey. So yeah, so we are coming, Lincoln is coming together. I really do like how the grays played out at the bottom for the rock. Um, they still read a little too bluish to me. So I'm not gonna do this ever again. So I would say if anyone's wanting to do it and change the rock from the green to a more rock-like color, use like for real grays and silver colors. Don't go into the deep grays, because they read more blue, especially when you're putting it against browns and greens. Yes, honey. I was just telling them, let us be mindful of the reason of Good Friday. And I'm still hoping to have him done before tonight, because tonight I do have church service, and I'm actually serving for the night. So it would be nice if I can have him actually completed by then. And then tomorrow I can take my time and press him all open, and he will be ready and nice, and for a show on Tuesday when I do come back live. But I think I'm still wanting to do maybe a live on the egg apron. So I want to do that. Hello, Shirley. Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you. Happy Good Friday. See, I think when it comes to heavier pieces like with FPP, I think I'm finding a system bringing it up off my lap and fold it to my left. I'm thinking that's a good system because it's not as heavy to move. Now, if I'm having difficulty moving all of this bulk right here, I do have, let me see if I can reach it without hitting everything. I do have a paddle here that will help me push as I am moving things. But my thing right now is, Stephanie, do not get stabbed with the pen. And I mentioned pin mores just a little bit ago. And what pin mores, I don't know if you guys seen or heard of them. They're nothing but little silicone plugs. Let me see if I can open up this packet here and then close it before they all go flying everywhere. They're little silicone plugs, little pink silicone plugs that you just put at the end of your pen. Like here is a pen right here. You just put at the end of your pen, and that'll stop you from getting stabbed. They're called Pinmore, Pinmoor, and you get about 50 of them in a pack. They're quite expensive. You probably can go to the Dollar Tree and get you one or two, three packs of pencils, the lead pencils, and you take off the eraser. Just saying, because this 50 costs $20. But it really didn't cost me $20 because the store was closing and I got everything for 50% off. So I did snag the last bag of these. So, but just saying, an eraser will do the exact same thing. So, as I am quilting or sewing these seams, you know, after all you did all this work, you put everything together. Your My only hope is that everything lines up well within the actual seam itself, because yes, I got clips on the main intersections, but it's more than just the main intersection you have to worry about. There are many of seams that fall in between those that you also have to make sure line up, especially if the block is continuing from the block above it, or and possibly the block underneath it. So see, got stuck with a pen. Maybe I should have used more pen more, huh? So yeah, you just got to make sure everything is lining up. Everything is lining up, and when the seams are going like across, those are pretty easy to line up. But when you have a seam that's coming in on a diagonal, those are the hardest for me because they you have to line those up a little bit differently. Hello, Miss Loretta Blevins. I should know that name because he's a member of New Edition, had that last name. Hi, Miss Loretta. Hi, Sassy. Lincoln is going to be beautiful. Thank you so much. I think he is going to be a very handsome little guy. I just have to, make sure he's done and pressed out very well. It's funny because my husband was like, "Where did you get that name, Lincoln?" Well, honey, let me tell you. And I told him the story, Janine. We were brainstorming and she was gonna take Lincoln, and then she said, "No, Lorenzo, I want Lorenzo." And I was like, "Okay, I'll take Lincoln." So that's how he came up with his name, and it also, legit lion, and it was a L as well. So just following along with that theme, and just trying to go at uh not a fast speed, but a speed that's comfortable for me. And sometimes I do get a little bit ahead of myself. Now this is what I will consider a long seam, but I have not been able to avoid having long seams. You just can't help it. Hello, Ellen. Nice to see you. Hey, Donna. Sorry late to the party. Lincoln looks amazing. Thank you so much, Donna. Thank you so much for joining me. I knew everybody was having a busy day. I did not put it out in the chat that I was going live, but I did say earlier in the week that I would come back and at least come back and show you some of what Lincoln is going to be looking like. So I'm glad I was able to do so. And I didn't want to stay long because I do know it's a holiday. Everyone is preparing for, not everyone, I shouldn't say everyone. Most people are preparing for Easter and most likely even planning to travel because you want to go be with family. I just pray that you all stay safe while you're out and about because, honey, people are cray cray out here. Okay. And sometimes and check on certain people in your family and your friend group because not everybody celebrates and some people are alone and you want to make sure that they at least have someone to talk to because that's when most of the bad thoughts start coming into play for many of people. So please check on friends and family that, especially if you know that they are alone. Okay, moment of truth. I am so nervous. I am so nervous. But we're going to check it anyway, nervous or not, because he needs to get done. Now, you're wondering, probably wondering, well, why is some of the paper taken out and some of it is not? I was doing some of both, and I'm finding it if I take out the paper on one side and leave it on the other so I can have that line. But what I'm finding is that if I'm not careful, which I've probably found out a little too late on some of up here, that I forgot that a lot of these cuts are on the bias and you have to be really, 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 really careful. So, um, yeah, you just have to be really careful. So enough talk already. Let's get to looking, right? So this is the bottom half. And so far I see this one seam is like hecka off. But the good thing about it is, yeah, this line is off. Ooh, wait a minute. It might not be that way all the way throughout. And I can just pick and choose the seams that I need to go back and fix. Like these last two right here, they're quite a bit off. I'll show you just a moment. I just want to go and look and see what's going on. What is going on in here? What is going on? The paper is so stiff, it's not wanting to let me open it up. But everything on this end came out beautifully. I'm not changing anything except the seam down on this end. I'm not going to do it right now, but I want to show you how well, I could do it right now. It's just these last two seams. Out of all of the seams, this is where I put it together. Out of all of the seams, this one is off right here, and then the one right next to it. Can you see how they didn't line up? Let me see if I can hold it. They didn't line up very well. Right here. And then right up here. So I am going to work on that little piece. I'm not going to do it at this second, but I will work on it. But I can show you, this is the bottom half. That is his mouth, as you can see. His arm, his front arms, and then let's see, let me fold it down. Whoop. And then you can see the rock. So I have just a little bit of surgery. Now, out of all those seams, it had to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 main seams, and about 8 or 9 of the middle seams, and I only messed up on 2. I call that a win. I call that a win. The upper one is not noticeable. Oh, you don't think so? Okay. Stick a pin in it. You got this. Thank you so much, Donna. Hello, hello, Brenda. Pull the paper, baby, and reset. And I sure will. That's what I'm gonna do on those 2. Pull the paper off and then redo it. Hey, Donna, I told Sassy she needs your hammer to smash those seams. Yes. And in fact, I have it sitting right here. And Ellen said, I wish that I had a kit of myself. Okay, are you talking about a legit kit? They are contagious. They are contagious, but they are pricey. One thing I have learned, I think I did it with both. No, I didn't do it with both. I did it with the first one when I did with Little Hooter. I was able to pay like in 4 installments. So I don't know if they still have that, if that's an option for you. I mean, take advantage of it if you can do it. So, and then you can have fun with a legit kit as well. Okay, so do you see these eyes staring at me? Somebody is watching me? Yes. So I'm going to take the eyes down, and I'm being careful which way I am placing him. This is my left hand, because I want to make sure that when I set it down, I'm setting it down the correct way. So I know that this is my left hand up here. Let me move my chair out the way here, and I have all these pins. 1, 2. Wouldn't it be something if this one side, come on, chair, I need you to move, fall down. Okay. Left side. I want to just make sure I set it down the way that he's supposed to go. And again. Now I get to sit and pin and clip. So what I do is, what I found helpful for me is to connect my, I think in this case, the 8 seams, connect those first. I line it up with the clip, and that way when I go start to pin, it's not as bad. I don't pin first. Now, this is one where I have paper on one side and then I don't have paper on the other. So we're about to see how this is about to work again. But I was careful about how I was pressing, like making sure that the seams will nest when they meet up with the next row. Hello, Annette. I believe anyone can do them as I am. Legit kits all the way. Yes, Donna loves her some legit kits. She is definitely, if you a person of that you need to contact, not don't contact me. I'm letting you know that right now. I am not the one you need to contact when it comes to legit kits because though I know how to do it and I will gladly help anyone because everybody learns differently. I will be glad to help anyone, but if you really want someone, a teacher of this, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not that person. But I do love to do these. I do love working with the legit kits. That I will not deny. Well, I think I love foundation paper piece and period, but the all of my reasons for not liking not legit paper piecing itself is the fact that the paper taken out this part right here, having to line up so many seams. But that's the beauty of legit kits versus um many other foundation paper piecing patterns is because legit kits offer so much detail. I can tell you that this process, like, and I'm not trying to throw Donna under the bus right now, but I am. Donna is like a pro at it, and Donna is a speed demon. Donna can knock one of these patterns out in like 3 or 4 days without a problem. Without a problem. Doesn't matter the level it is, Donna can knock it out. No shade. Your girl here, we started this back in, I think, November, if I'm not mistaken. What month are we in? Yeah. So, oh, let me get the pen in. Oh, you see, I was just about to go in, right? Um, so I mean, it's a skill set. Does everyone have to be a speed demon when they're working these projects? No. You work them at your pace. You work them at your level of understanding, and to be quite honest, you work it at your when you can. I honestly thought that when we were given, oh, we can get these done by January 8th, I think we were supposed to have these done. And here I am, March. I really thought, but life started lifing, and I was not able to keep that. And at first, it wore on my nerves that I was involved in something that I honestly thought with the deadline um keeping my schedule the way that I had, I really thought I can commit and keep it going. But yeah, no, it just takes time. And don't be afraid of taking that time because guess what? It's at the end of the day, it's your quilt and you want to love what you created. Now, even like when Little Hooter was my very first legit kit one. I'm gonna tell you, by the time I finished the one, Janine, who's in the chat, she said we started the lion on November 17th. Donna is a machine. Yes, she is. I'm gonna tell you, don't sleep on Janine either, okay? Because by the time we were finishing up Little Hooter, Missy done, she already done started on her second one, and it was just like cruising through it like butter. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Then you have to rethink stuff. Like, why am I with these people? And it's because they love me. And so you do things at your own pace and at your own schedule, and that way you will know that you can continue to do it. You would not want to put in all this work on a foundation paper piecing and hate the experience. Now, what legit kit offers that no one that I know of offers, if you're not, if this is, you find that this is not your thing, they will buy your kit back from you. Now, I don't know if you have to, I need to talk to Donna before I keep saying that, because I don't know if you have to have the insurance or not. I don't know if when you purchase it, they'll, ask about some kind of insurance. So yeah, you just know your skill level, your skill set, and just have fun regardless of what you do, who you're around, the groups that's the whole purpose of quilting. And in fact, it's not only about quilting, it's the whole purpose of learning and doing anything in life. See, I have a feeling that this one, let's see, we're gonna pray on this seam right here, because it don't look like it's lining up. It's one of those angle ones. If I just maybe found the secret behind lining those up, I probably won't figure it out on this quilt, but in the future. In the future. Okay, I'm gonna put a pin here at the end, then a couple of more, and then we can do this piece. Oh wow, I really thought that I thought I was gonna run out of time in just one seam. It looked like I'll be able to do both of these. And who knows, maybe even squeeze out the third one. Okay, let me just get this started so I can adjust my fabric the way that I want it to be. See, you just got to be really careful and really mindful. I'm glad I got on a hoodie, because I think I would have got stuck by a couple of these pins by now, or felt myself getting stuck by a couple of these pins. Our weather today, it started off like really, really cold, and now the sun is out and it's really, really nice outside. Okay, now I'm playing Let's Run. My foot pedal is running away from me. Okay, now let's go ahead and adjust. And the only thing I'm doing is taking the end like an accordion, bringing it up and folding it over. That way I can keep an eye on these pins over here and still work over here. Okay. Right before the whole holiday season, yes. And not only just one holiday season, we had Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year. Ah, laughing out loud. My lion flimsy is still not quilted, but I finished the flimsy before Christmas. Awesome. Yeah, so my flimsy will be completed before Easter. It'll be done before Easter. Praise the Lord. Okay, now see, I'm coming up to a spot where I can unfold just a little bit to give myself a little bit more room and space, and just keep folding it back and watching your arm and hand when you're, laying it down. I don't know anybody who can withstand getting stuck by pins, but honey, if you are that person, kudos to you. I'm not. I do not like getting stuck by pins. That's why I moved away from pins, even on my long arm. I don't work with pins anymore. I work with I have zipper leaders, and therefore I'm able to baste. I like basting my um, quilt back, quilt backing to my leaders, and that way I can float my top. Hi, Donnell. Thank you so much for coming, and happy Good Friday to you. We are working on finishing up Lincoln. So I had my chicken friend come over today. She came over, her and her son, who is a bird scientist. So that made me happy to see, to get expert eyes on what was going on in the coop. Now, not all of it is Leo. So I have to make it up to the guy. Because, boy, I was getting ready to put his hind parts on the chopping block. Okay. He was about to get put out. What changed my mind? His butt now is naked too. So that means I have a feather picker in the crowd. Because he was like, I have not seen anything like this. It's only two girls whose bum is not naked. And we actually witnessed them pecking other butts. So what are we gonna do? Reason why they're pecking, it could be because of boredom, which is what I think it is, mainly because they actually have, only thing I have in there is a perch for them, and they need more, they want more space, and they want to be able to do things, and I have not provided that for them. So that is my fault. We are looking to get a tree branch. We have one that had fallen down the back of our property. Oh no, that's not the one that fell down. That's one we cut down because my cat got stuck in a tree. And nobody was gonna sleep until my baby was out that tree. Okay, so the fireman would not come. They said they don't have insurance for that anymore. So yeah, and it was like, it's a cat, it'll come down. And I'm like, well, I don't want it to come down on this time when it's starving and weakened and fall down and hurt itself. I wanted my cat out that tree right then and there. So my husband cut the tree down to save my cat. So that tree is down. So I can safely feel that we can take that tree and take it and put it in the run. Hey, my finger almost got caught in there. Put it in the run for them. So that's one thing we will do. And I want to increase their protein a little bit, and because they're going to need that, the increase in protein because of the feather loss. So I want to increase their protein and their calcium just in case old girl is feeling like she's not getting enough, or both of the girls are feeling like they're not getting enough. because their eggs are coming out absolutely beautiful and absolutely strong. I do know my black copper Moran, her eggs are a lot stronger than the other girls, but I'm always seeing her eating the calcium. So I'm not sure if she's hoarding it or what, but I ordered some black soldier fly larvae, which will have a lot more protein and a lot more calcium. They are already on a high protein feed, so I need to be really, really careful and mindful so I don't want to overload them. So they will, get some every maybe 2 or 3 times out of the week instead of every day. But the company said it's fine if I decided to give them a treat every day. One moment. Excuse me. So yeah, we shall see. I would have been here earlier, but I had company. Oh, no worries. No worries, honey. Oh my God, girl. Totally cracked up when you showed Lincoln was watching you. Girl, he was over my shoulder, honey. God had the eye all on me. So I thought that was cute. That was cute. So now he's going to be watching me for a little bit because I am thinking he will go on the wall behind my mom's arm. I have a quilt back there, and it is my 2020, could have been 21, 22, Stronger Together. And what I'll do is I will put, is my brother really, really wants this lion. And with good conscience, I mean, I could give it to him, but I don't know if I want to just yet. This might be one of the things that I might like reel to him. So he'll get it that way. Okay, guys, the moment of truth again. I keep hitting the mic. I'm sorry, but now my neck is itching from where it's touching me. So, yes, let's see. Let's see. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, I am seeing in some places this needs to be hand stitched down. My stitches didn't stay very strong for some reason. Very good. Very impressed. Oh, girl, y'all, I was about to cry. I really thought I sold him up to the wrong scene. But oh, sorry about that. Let's show this part of him off. He is looking beautiful. Okay. Now, I have time. I hope you guys have time because we can put him together. And then only thing I will have to worry about is that fixing that one end. So let's go ahead and knock this baby out because then when I do go in the house and rest, I can rest, really rest, and not have to worry about, oh, I got to go down here and finish the line. Like, wait. You don't be so rude. Don't be rude. Okay. And I have like I know there's some things that I can get out when I take him and press him out really, 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 really good. I'm going to use, we have the Acorn Precision, the Easy Press fabric treatment. I bought it in a gallon, so it comes with this spray bottle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna soak this baby up real good and press the snoot out of them, okay? I am going to press his hind parts really good to get him super duper flat because he is not getting sewn right away. But as he is sitting and waiting his turn to be not sewn, quilted right away. So when he's waiting his turn to get quilted, he will be nice and thick, pressed really well. So again, I just clip those main seams first. Like this one, I feel is off quite a bit. Join them up. Yes, and he said, do it. Thank you. Girl, Rico needs Lincoln to protect him on the road, honey. I'm gonna let him know he got a cheerleader for him getting his lion. He can't get this one. He needs Jesus when he on that road. He not getting my lion, child. I don't know. Because it's funny that okay, did hold up. Where is that main scene? See, I was about to cause a catastrophe over here. I had that lined up to the wrong one. Okay, let's do this. And of course, this part right here takes a lot of time, but that it's okay. It's okay that it takes a lot of time because you want to make sure. I feel that gap right there. I You want this baby to be right on point. Yeah, I know. She said, girl, you know I'm playing with you. Thank you so much, Loretta. Beautiful work, she says. No, Rico knows that now if, you know, you talking money, it's a whole nother ball game. But I don't know. I don't think I will be able to get rid of him right away because of all the work and the effort that I'm taking to make sure that it's, you know, all that I wanted him to be. Okay, come here. And I am using these Wonder clips or Clover clips. I don't know if they're Wonder clips or not, but for some of them I did get as a generic form, but they all work pretty well. Okay, I have the main seams together. Now I just need to go in with pins and pin off any connecting seams that go from the top row, from row to row. And this one, unfortunately, has a plethora of them. Has a lot of them. Because I am working around his mouth area. Okay, that one's good. Let's get this one pinned. Like somebody's playing a game. Whew, okay, now we're about to get to the mouth. And I want to make sure nothing twisted. As far as the clips go. Because this, right now, this quilt is actually pretty heavy. And of course, it's even heavier with the papers, more stiffer, I should say. So I have to be mindful of that area as well. When I'm, holding this quilt, that I want to make sure. I think this one is going to be off a little bit, but that's okay. I can fix it if it really is. Let's put this pin right here. Let's see, a couple of pins right. I'm going to put a clip because it's a big seam there. And don't be afraid to pin, because God knows they really do help. And some people are just like, no, I'm not a pinner. I don't know if I can ever be that way yet. I never tried. Now, if it's like a 2-inch block, I think I can pretty much do that without a pin. But because I'm a creature of habit, I probably will still put a pin in it. Probably will still put a pin in it just to be, on the safe side. But now that I switched over to this Juki, I am still learning all of its nuances, because there is not my hey, pen, that wasn't nice, um my presser feet were different on my Bernina than it was for this Juki. So I'm having to relearn how these feet work. And then I'm also, learning how to deal with my knee lift is a lot closer to me than it was on the Bernina. Like we have the machine here, the knee lift is pretty much like closer to the left side than it was on the Bernina. The Bernina was more on the right side. So with the Bernina, I can sit more in the like right in front of the needle without having to hitting my knee lift. But if I sit in the middle here, I am right on top of my knee lift. So getting used to that. I'm also getting used to, I'm not going to say the speed, because I can control the speed on this machine. I'm getting just used to the machine, period. Do I love this machine? Oh, heck yeah. I really, really do. I really absolutely do, without a shadow of a doubt that I do. It's just going to take some time getting used to it. Okay, just put a clip because this is a thick one. Is all your paper still in, or are you taking them out as you go? Right now, Donnell, I have some in and some out. Like on the very edges, I took those out. Um, I am leaving the ones in so I can go like on the line, like right here. Like I have all of this section out right here. but on the end where I'm about to sew, I left that paper there. Um, more in more spaces I have the paper because I didn't take it out. I'm finding that when I take all the paper out, you have to be really, 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 really careful as not to stretch. And I think the purpose of having the paper in it is to keep it from stretching because you don't have all this bias. Okay. And like before, I'm just starting it, and this will be the last seam, and Lincoln will be done. Well, except for the little surgery that I have to do. So again, I am bringing up the rear and folding it over, getting it out of my way so I can work this side. Oh, and another thing that I have to get used to is that the Juki does not stop with the needle. You can't, I on this model I cannot stop the needle, have the needle up. Like if I wanted to do some chain piecing and to feed my next piece, sometimes, especially when I don't have to go all the way off the edge, I have to lift the needle in order to do that. But that's okay. That's, I mean, not, you're not going to come across a machine that's going to give you every single thing that you want or things that you've become used to. So I know that. And I knew that going into it. It's just that you, in my case, I had gotten used to those features. Now I have to get unused to having those features. Like on the Bernina, I had a jumbo bobbin. Well, I run out of thread a lot quicker now than I did before. But believe it or not, since I've had the machine, I've only had to change the bobbin twice. So, and I've been working on this working on this quilt and my temperature quilt at the same time. And also made a sewing machine mat. So, see, this is like really heavy. Okay, come on, seam. I need you down. Okay. It's okay. As much as it costs, it will be draping over my casket. I know that's right. You know, and actually, I told my husband and I even told my sister that my one of my favorite singers had passed away. It's I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Pace sisters, LaShawn Pace. When she passed, her family did something like really, really cool. Um, they had her out, of course. Well, not of course, because some people do get cremated. She was not. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe she was. She was cremated to be exact. And what they had out was some of her favorite things. She loved to dress up, and she had this one dress where she wore at a, a special event. They had those things hanging up in different kind of, how they protect them with the like put it in a shadow box and all that kind of stuff. So nobody will be touching it and all that. I thought that was like really, really, really special. Now I am conflicted because I do want to make a casket cover for my casket, but I also want my American flag since I was a veteran. I want my husband to receive my flag. So, or my children, whoever, who's ever there to, at that time. But so I'm conflicted in that area. I don't know how that'll work, but um, unless I do like, no, none of that's gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. I was gonna say like we do one, like do the like what the stars do, have two and three services. They bet not. They better not. um, so I mean, that'll be cool, and have like some of my quilts hanging out. You know what I mean? Because those are things that I was, very. Of course, I'm very passionate about. But that'll be cool. That'll be cool because I don't know. I know Luane. He was one in one of his videos, and this was before his videos had um he was changing his account and he lost his account. I don't know if he loaded up all of his videos again. He went to he had made a video saying that he was making something similar to that because he knew no one would make his quilt for him when he's gone. And I was like, oh wow, that is, it's pretty sad to think about, but I thought it was pretty, pretty cool that that's what he wanted to do for himself. And really, no one knows how, know what better than, we do for our own self, what, what we want. Because you don't want to leave your family, you know, to think of those things, you know what I mean? But anyway, we don't get off that subject because ain't none of us going nowhere no time soon. We got too many quilts to make. We have way too many quilts to make. And too many other venues where we get to meet one another at, like QuiltCon and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, we're not going nowhere no time soon. Okay, we are nearing the end of this long theme. Brenda Miner's going to get buried with me. I know something, honey. Y'all. Which one, Donnell? The Detroit Lions might want to buy yours. Wouldn't that be cool? Someone to appreciate our artwork and stuff like that. It was the scene in the movie, the new color purple, the one that was just released on Christmas. Now, nothing is ever going to take away my love of the old color purple, the original. Nothing. But what I do, hold on, this paper is not straight. Nothing is going to take away that love that I have for that color purple. But on the new one, at the end of that, they showed it was a scene where they were outside and they were under this big, beautiful tree. And when I tell you, they had the most beautiful quilts sitting like as table covers, and I'm like, okay, that's something you can do with a quilt, but I don't know if I'll be happy about my quilt sitting out on the table with food on it. I have to get over that because now if I dedicated that quilt as a picnic quilt, I don't care if the stains get on that one, but things that I work hard for and you guys sit there and put it up under a tree that can get some droppings on it, if you know what I mean, and food stains and stuff on it, that's a whole different story. But I would hope that they took better care. I would think that people will take better care of cooks than they did in that video, in that movie. I'll be buried with my coffee mugs. Girl, I got a collection of coffee mugs too. And let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you because it's not that many of y'all here right now, but people gonna watch it in it, later on. I have a lot of coffee mugs. In fact, I bought one from Tractor Supply just the other day. Now ask me, do I drink out of my coffee mug? Mm-mm. They're all for show. Let me tell you what I drink out of, a styrofoam cup, because I it's not that I don't want to wash it or nothing like that. I'm like, what if I drop it being clumsy? And that's the only one, you know? I don't know. Okay, let's see. You're good. You're good. Okay, I'm gonna put a clip on this one because you came off just a little bit right here in the middle. Let me put a clip right here. Well, I don't gotta put a clip right there because I can see it. Ooh, you lined up beautifully. You lined up very, very well. So I only have minor surgery to do. Mm, yeah, minor surgery that I have to do on this scene. Other than that, it lined up pretty good on all the main section. It's just like some sections where I have to go in and tweak. But other than that, guys, guess who is complete? Wait a minute, where is his other eyeball? I think it goes this way. He's done. He's done. Whew. So we should call it a procedure instead of surgery. Yes. A procedure. Guys, Lincoln is done. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Guys, I want to thank each and every one of you that came out on not only on today's live, and I'm thanking everybody who came out on all the other lives, those that encouraged me along the way. I did have a note that I was writing because I wanted to make sure I said some thank yous, but I'm gonna find it by the time I do my other live. But guys, you guys have been so kind and so gracious, and I'm glad you guys are really, really interested in me as I went around along the way with Lincoln. Like I said, it was in the making. I couldn't wait to get him done. I also wanted to share with you guys the blocks. Yes, balloon drop. Yes. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hello, Miss Green. How are you today, Miss Carol Green? Letitia is in. Yes, guys, thank you so much, each and every one of you. You don't know the encouragement level that you guys gave to me along the way in getting him done. Yes. But I wanted to share with you because these are what I was working on the murder mystery quilt on this past Tuesday, and then I'm going to let you guys go. These are the blocks, they're arrows. So I'm looking forward to, I had to make a total of four of them. So this is these right here. Wait, I'll just show you one of each. One starts at the with the blue at the top, and then actually this one, yeah, one goes to the right and the other one goes to the left. So these are they. So I did get all of the my murder mystery blocks done for the month of February. Now I am about to do the blocks for the month of March, and I'll be caught up with not only Lincoln, not only the murder mystery, but I'll also be caught up at the end of the day. I think I'm 2 days behind. Let's see. No. Yeah, this is three. I can't read that. 326. And today is the 29th. So I'm 3 days behind on my temperature quilt. So once I catch that up in the month of March, guys, I'll be caught up. So I can make that happen today, right? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. If not, I still have Saturday and it's right before the holiday. So guys, thank you so much for coming out and joining me and all the congratulations. Yes, Lincoln is done. You will see the next time you see him, he'll be all nice and pressed out and stiff as a board and hanging back here, just so you guys can see him in all of his glory. So thank you, Janine. She said that is a cool block. So that is for the murder mystery. And I will love to tell you guys a little bit about the story that is happening along the way for the murder mystery quilt. So, guys, thank you so much for coming and joining me on tonight. Today. I truly do appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday weekend. Again, please, 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 if you know someone who is alone, reach out to them. Take them a meal. Go out to spend time with them. Don't let them spend Easter alone, and let them know that He has risen, not only for just me, but for them too. So, guys, until the next time, I want you to have an amazing, amazing rest of your weekend. Be blessed. Bye bye.